Hello there, you're watching Time Warner Cable's local edition, the Sacramento Report. I'm Jaime Garza, today with Assemblymember Bob Blumenfield. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
This is almost a catch-up, update, if you will, on some issues we were talking about months ago. And one of them dealt with the mobile billboards and the unsightly, I guess...
I call it road spam.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
It's all of the nasty ads you get on your computer as spam have crossed over from the virtual world into the physical world and are manifesting themselves on our streets through these mobile signs that are just unsightly and unwanted. And it is one of the biggest community complaints I've gotten in my district about them.
If you don't understand what we're talking about, you brought a picture of what we're talking about, and this will hit home. If we can take it up here on one of the cameras here, you see these all over town.
They're all over the San Fernando Valley. They're starting to spread. It's like a cancer spreading across the state, and it's something that I'm hoping to prevent and stop right here and prevent this problem from spreading. These ugly billboards are parked in parking spots that folks need to use. They're parked in front of people's businesses and in front of people's homes on certain streets. And unfortunately, the city has been unable to regulate them due to some state preemption and some hurdles, and they've been trying for years to get rid of them to no avail. So I introduced some legislation that's making its way through the process that will finally let the city ban these things or regulate them any way they want, so that we can get rid of these awful things that are really a blight in our community.
So this is really the first step. So the state says, all right, we're giving you the power to do something about it, Los Angeles or whichever city. Now you have to come up with a way of regulation, fines, things like that.
Yeah, it allows. I mean, the cities have been coming up with these things left and right, and they want these things gone, but they haven't had the power. So this gives them the power to say, you can get rid of them. The day after this bill is signed into law, the cities will enact the legislation that they have been putting forward, and we will finally be able to get rid of these darn things.
And you have a lot of enthusiasm behind this. A lot of people really like this idea, you say.
I really like this idea. I mean, when I was running for office, I saw these things everywhere I would campaign, and I always thought to myself, these are just ruining our neighborhoods. I'm going to do something about that. And it's nice to have a bill that can physically do that. And it's amazing. All my other bills I think are very important and worth a lot of interest by my constituency. This bill, dealing with this, has eclipsed all the other bills in terms of constituent response. I'm getting thousands and thousands of cards on this issue that people know I have this bill, and they all want to get rid of these things.
It makes sense. I need to go shopping. I can't park the things in the parking space. I can touch this thing. I can see this thing. So there's a connect with your constituents and with those folks in the community.